Mr. Speaker, I yield as much time as he may consume to the gentleman from Texas, Congressman Al Green.
The gentleman from Texas is recognized for as much time as he may consume.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, in the inner sanctum of my soul, I believe that although the arc of the moral universe is long, as Dr. King put it, it bends toward justice. However, I must confess that in the cognitive confines of my cranium, I know that it does so because of organizations like the NAACP. For 100 years, the NAACP has been there bending the arc of the moral universe toward justice for all. From anti-lynching legislation to Brown versus the Board of Education to the election of the 44th president of this nation, the NAACP has been there. For 100 years, it's been there because of brave and noble Americans who made great sacrifice that all may have a better life. Brave and noble Americans like NAACP Rosa Parks, who took a stand by taking a seat and ignited a spark as a result that enhanced the civil rights movement. Brave and noble Americans like NAACPer Medgar Evers, who sacrificed his life in an effort to bring justice to all. Brave and noble Americans like white NAACPer John Shillady, who was beaten by a mob and eventually died in his effort to secure rights for blacks. For 100 years, it's been there demonstrating at the White House, negotiating and litigating at the courthouse. Hence, it is indeed most appropriate that the Congress of the United States of America honor the NAACP on this, its 100th anniversary. To this end, Mr. Speaker, I thank Chairman Conyers and Ranking Member Lamar Smith, Subcommittee Chair Bobby Scott, Floor Leader Hank Johnson, and also now Floor Leader Judge Ted Poe. I also thank the 105 U.S. House co-sponsors of this legislation. I thank Senator Dodd and his 20 co-sponsors of companion legislation in the U.S. Senate. And in closing, at the risk of being both redundant and superfluous, I beg, beseech, and entreat my colleagues to support this resolution, because in so doing, you are voting for liberty and justice for all as pronounced in the Pledge of Allegiance. In so doing, you are voting for a government of the people, by the people, for the people, as proclaimed in the Constitution. In so doing, you are voting for the equality of all as promulgated in the Declaration of Independence. By voting for this resolution, you are continuing to bend the arc of the moral universe toward justice. I yield back the balance of my time.